shine so bright. Mackenzie's laughter makes the world feel right. Tuesday nights, yeah, the crew comes alive. With the love that you give, we all survive. Yeah. From the garden rose to the late night streams, you're living out faith, you're living out dreams. When life gets heavy, you still stand tall. Creekside Queen, you're the heart of it all.
Hey, Creekside crew, welcome to the channel. Welcome back, guys. Please hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe if you have not, and share the live out. Welcome in, family. For those of you all that's going to catch the replay, I hope you guys enjoy it. And if anybody wants to come up and join me on the panel, I did drop the link. Tonight, it's kind of a deep conversation. I'm gonna wait till a few more people get in and then we'll go into the topic. And yeah, it's been an eventful day. So, guys, I appreciate you. Put down what you had for dinner and what is your temperature. Our temperature is 40. It was kind of hot today. What's up, Mike? What's up, Just Asking? What's Nana Win? What's up, LGG? Dave Buzz?
Hell
He
no,
said
I'm gonna come out of this. I can't see my chat.
What's up, twin?
Comment. Okay.
I hear a feedback, David. What you got going on?
Hold on. You hear feedback?
What's up, my
Hold on.
twin?
You still hear feedback? You still hear?
You got another device going? Yeah.
Do you still hear?
Yes. Maybe you moved at the wrong. You
Do
need
you
to move
still
your
hear?
position. Yes.
You still? God damn.
Yes.
still
Mike said I echo. We hear it.
Man, I'm gonna get out this shit. Y'all got me. Hold on. Wait a minute. What's that y'all told me to push that time?
Noise cancellation.
Let me see. Audio. Echo cancel. Let me see what it do. Let me see if what it do. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Is it echoing?
Nope.
There it is. Boom.
Yep.
Your boy fixed that.
Twin said it's 56 degrees there. And I had salmon, string beans, and cauliflower. Everybody can hear him well. Guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Share us out, please. And try to help us gain 5K family members. We are striving to get 5K. So
what's up, ladies and gentlemen? What's up, Mike? Tag.
Sassy said, hey, Tampa, and the 1930s tablet. She talking about you.
Who's talking about? She ain't talking about me.
She talking about you, boo-boo.
Sassy, tell her you ain't talking about me. She ain't talking about me.
About you. Happy Mac, what's up?
She
said, I'm making popcorn supper.
What's up, Miss Wayne?
What's up, cousin?
Can I do a roll call right quick? Hey, cuz. Hey, Happy Mac. Hey, Sassy. What's up, Miss Naomi? What's up, Mike? What's up, Analytic? What's up, Escatilla? What's up, Just Asking for a friend? What's up, Dave?
Get it
sassy. What's up, Tampa? What's up, LGG? LGG, thank you for being the first one in here tonight.
What's up, Tag? David, why are you blurry?
I'm blue.
Yeah, you're freezing up too.
I'm freezing?
You doing something over there. Did you pay your internet bill?
I ain't got no internet bill.
What's up, Key? What's up? What's up? I
Let me
am.
know if I'm freezing. Let me know
I'm
if I'm
feeling.
freezing.
I'm feeling, Key. I'm doing. I'm doing. Happy Max said, "Don't be stingy, y'all. Send me some of that heat." She said she had a burger and it's 43 degrees. What's up, Unique?
What up, Unique? What
Look,
up,
I got to.
Unique?
I have got to do a shout out to my Creekside family, my crew member that have subscribed. So the Creekside crew, treasures and warriors. I have got to do a shout out to them, and I will do that in a minute. That's good. I hope. Key, they didn't do my surgery. They canceled it. So in a minute, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm just waiting till a few more people get on.
What's up, Chaz? Small
What's
feet,
up, former
little feet.
Chaz?
What's up?
You say,
The
what's
Indian
up,
man is little
people?
feet.
What's up, people?
Little feet. Hold on.
I like Parmesan cheese too, Mike. I like it on my pizza, on my
You like
cheese
who?
pizza, cause Parmesan cheese. Cause
Oh,
only eat cheese pizza, but I like the Parmesan cheese and a red hot pepper flake on my cheese pizza.
I think they're putting too much cheese on this pizza nowadays. The pizza, you can't hardly swallow it, all that cheese.
She said, "Tell me, is it cause you naughty? That's why." No, it wasn't that. What's up, Real Talk with Rod? What
It's
up, Rod?
it's because she too fine. And they said the doc called me and said she was too fine to get the surgery. So they wasn't gonna do it. And they said if they anything, they're gonna cut that fat off the top of her toe. So
She said she wrapping gifts. Mike talking about, you already got 5 commercials already, Mike. What? Wow.
what
There's
up?
no
What's the
such
real
thing
talk
as
with?
too much
What
cheese.
up, Rob?
Why you behind that camera, dude?
Grown folks do grown folks stuff. You know,
We already seen the red cup.
yeah, that, yeah, not that grown folks shit.
Now, if anybody else wants to join this,
No, don't nobody else need to come up tonight. Tonight is million night. How you doing, Miss Barb? How
what's
are you
up,
doing?
Bob? You'll be telling what people won't go watch. Just asking for to come up and put you to shame.
Just asking, they gonna do no such a thing and bet not come up tonight.
What's up, Bob Brownlee? How you
This
doing?
ain't no night for this ain't no night for the plan. I'm in rare form tonight. Don't play with me.
Happy said, yeah, she seen 4 ass before she came in. I
What's up,
missed it.
Jenny?
I was making biscuits after that biscuit talk on wind down. What you said, Sassy? What's up, Janet Potter? She said 64 degrees here. I finished off the apple pie for dinner. Girl, you sound good.
Yeah, what's your
Punch
temperature?
drunk. Yeah, her temperature 64. She ain't followed her. Just that's to shut up, David. Shut to the up.
I ain't the one. Say it down now.
Let's bring these bush peoples out and we're going to get started on tonight's topic.
What's up, Dave?
Queen of the creek. I see you watching, I see you lurking, showing that love, yeah, I know you working. Hands in the air, let's vibe, let's speak. Bush people rocking with the queen of the creek. Turn me up through the bass, yeah, the vibe so deep. From the chat to the fam, yeah, we all gon' eat. Every like, every share, yeah, I see that move. Ain't no fake, just real, yeah, we keep that groove. We don't fall, we don't fold, we just build and rise. Every stream, every dream, yeah, we touch that sky. Tampa Queen set the tone, yeah, the love too strong. When the fam come together, we can't do no wrong. I see you watching, I see you lurking, showing that love, yeah, I know you working. Hands in the air, let's vibe, let's speak. Bush people rocking with the queen of the creek.
Shout out to all you bush people, all of you people that's in the background. Come on out of those bushes, get down in this chat and let us know where you're chiming in from. And I'm going to do a disclaimer. A lot of people have different beliefs, and my beliefs is totally different from some other people. So these are my thoughts on what I believe in. Now, anybody want to come up and share their opinion, that is fine with me. I don't knock nobody for what they believe in. And with that said, the topic for tonight is the Most High God sometimes send warning before destruction. Everybody in this chat, knew I was having a gastro sleeve. If you knew that, put a heart in the chat. If you didn't, put a 1 in the chat. And shout out to the 31 some people listening. All praise. Thank you, people, for being here. Appreciate you.
Shout out to you, good people. Thank y'all for spending
Hey,
y'all's time.
Tigsy.
What up, Tigsy?
All right, so a lot of y'all knew I was prepping, and I'm always prepping at the last minute. When I got to do something major, I always wait till the day before to do some stuff. So yesterday I did a lot of the deep cleaning and wiping down and cleaning and throwing away stuff, getting stuff together. So when I came home, I wouldn't have anything to do in the room. And okay, so I did that. We got up this morning about 6 o'clock. Me and Mackenzie, we went to the laundromat. Went to the laundromat to wash all the clothes so I wouldn't have nothing to do but rest and recuperate, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as I'm in the laundromat washing clothes, 2 of my wash machines messed up. Well, and I was on a time frame, so I had already mapped out how long I was going to be at the laundry, what I was going to do, and by the time I make it back to the house. Well, my plans are not the Most High God's plans. So 2 of my wash machine messed up. So the lady went to proceed to unplug them to reset them so they could start back. Then done that, she unplugged another one of my wash machines. So as I was checking everything and got all the wash machines out, I only had 2 on the opposite side. Went over there to get the other load out of that one. It hadn't reset itself. She unplugged it and it still had 27 more minutes added on. So I had to wait another 30 minutes to let that washer spin. Hey, Sunshine. Hey, hey, hey. Had to let that one play out and wait. And so while I was waiting on it to wash and spin, I started folding some of the clothes that were done in the wash machine. All said and done, that delayed me. So 30 minutes behind schedule on what I originally planned to do. Guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. I appreciate you. And subscribe if you have not. So we went to the house, dropped the clothes off. No, I went to the gas station to get some gas, then dropped the clothes off. Go upstairs, ask my daughter, did she want to go to the store with me and McKenna? So we went to the grocery store. Got all the things that we needed to get at the grocery store. The protein shakes, the bone broth, the water, got everything I need. So when I came in, I had no reason to be able to go out to, outside, just here. Came from the grocery store, took my shower because as usual, they didn't want me to have no lotion, no nothing on me to go to this hospital. They wanted me ashy. So on the way to the hospital. Now mine, I was a delay at the laundromat. On the way to the hospital, as soon as I was getting ready to turn into the hospital driveway, my tire went on flat. And I'm in my mind saying, maybe I'm not supposed to be doing this. But I mustered on. I made it on in the parking lot, parked the car, and went in and checked in. Go back to the area where the waiting room was. They checked me in and told me that the doctor was running 30 to 45 minutes behind. Well, it turned to 2 hours. I got there at 11 and the doctor didn't show up to my room till 1. Tiggy said I should come up just to irritate David. You welcome.
Don't do it.
And so that was the third incident. The laundry, the tire, the doctor being late. Tell me why he come back in there Now, y'all remember they put me, how many of you guys remember that I was on a 14-day liquid diet? Liquid and 1 meal a day. If you know that, put that hard in that chat. Tampa, if you eat same amounts they set for you, you will lose all the weight, no surgery. God set you up to do it in safer. Okay, I'm getting to that. So y'all know I was on the liquid diet, so I lost weight. When I originally started the process in April, I was 230, which for my insurance to pay for the surgery, I had to be 230. I was 221. So the doctor had me put on all my stuff, put whatever I had in my pockets for them to weigh me again. Take your time, Tampa. Take your time. Sometimes things happen for a reason. They put you on that diet to see if you can do it on your own. You right, Teaser. You are right. So I lost the weight. The doctor came in there talking, "Hey, Miss Pam, how you doing?" So here's the thing. Now this is what they told us. When they weigh in at 230, I couldn't go above 230. I could lose the weight, right? Now today is 230. I'm supposed to gain the weight and not lose the weight. Well, if they put me on a liquid diet, you're going to shed pounds, right? Especially with the way they had me doing, right? And I got upset about it because from April to now, first of all, you knew you weren't going to do that surgery today. Why you have me waste 2 hours to come to this hospital? Y'all sticking me, giving me meds, injecting me with steroid shots, putting patches on me, doing all these things, knowing that you weren't going to do the surgery. So in my mind, that was the fourth thing. They was not going to do the surgery because I lost weight. He then tells me he can still do the surgery, wait a month, gain the weight back to 230, and then I can go on schedule to do the shot again. Do the surgery again. What you said? What's up, Sylvia? Mike said, shaking my head. Wow, so they had to prepare for this surgery for days just for the doctor to be late. Right, while he was late. Now, had I been late, they would have canceled it. They did all that to build your insurance company. Right. Not the doctor trying to increase your weight. Yes. He told me, he said, you have an option. Don't lose hope. They have stuff that can help you gain the weight back. And once you gain the weight back, then you can turn around and have the surgery. So this is the message tonight. Now, he might say, hell no, they playing games with your health. Right. I'm listening because this is really serious. Right. Told you. Look, cousin said, told you, malpractice. So this sounds like God is telling you something. Sunshine, right, sis. Gain it back. I ain't gaining nothing back. My thing is, I am trying to be healthy.
Back. You keep losing weight like
I'm trying to be healthy. And our key, right, the Most High have a fun way of intervening. Now, there's 4 times. The laundromat, my tie going on flat, the doctor was late, and then they canceled it. Right, Janet? I'm not trying to gain. Some angels protect you from these frauds. So, you're right. So, tonight's topic is when the Most High sends warnings before destruction, do we listen? Sometimes we don't listen.
Well, a lot of times we don't. Because we think it's just a voice in the head. That's just a voice. That's just something you hear,
Right.
It's coming out of nowhere.
Make plans and God laughs. Right. If your weight is an issue, cut you open. Why they put fat on you just to do the surgery? Right.
What Joker say, make plans and God laughs.
Right.
What's good, man? Man, good to see you, man.
Said, yep, you better laugh. Listen, you lost the weight the way you should lose it in the first place. Right, Tag? What's up, Jax? So,
this conversation.
The topic is when the Most High sends warnings before destruction, do we listen? throughout history, and even in our personal lives, the Most High God has often sent warnings before major destruction, change, or judgment. The question is, are the warnings ignored, misunderstood, or dismissed until it's too late?
All of the above.
All of the above.
Mm-hmm.
They do that because it's a business. They want the money. They do not care about you. Right, twin? So my daughter was like, Tampa, you doing great. Don't let the devil knock you off course. The children of Israel drove God mad several times. What you said, Shantai? Tampa, I told you that you didn't wait enough to have that surgery. You can do it through eating habits and enough. The doctor showed you that you have the willpower to do it. What's up, Fatima?
Seems like that's all that was.
Amen.
Anyway,
Amen.
They gave you that weight loss stuff. They wanted to see if you could lose weight on your own. So,
and then he had the nerve. Yeah, that he had the nerve to say that the nutrition shouldn't have put me on the 14-day liquid diet. But that's part of y'all requirements, that we follow what the nutrition has to say.
Right, exactly.
Now, if we don't do that, then there's going to be another reason for you not to do the surgery. So sometimes we don't listen, and when we don't, destruction comes. Right, Tad? So now I honestly, because I had been having, like I told you, I was having some reservations on getting it, Not saying that I wasn't listening to you guys. I wasn't listening to some of the other people I talked to and listening to my sister. And it was a decision that I had to make for myself. I couldn't make it because I wanted to do the surgery, because I wanted it to help me control the way that I eat. We all spoke it into existence last night, Tampa. You are beautiful just the way you are. Thank you, Sassy.
Right, Sassy. That's a great thing.
We just need to get you to understand that.
You, Sassy, because I don't want to see it like that. But I appreciate you.
You got 230 was the weight. Why were you being allowed to gain through the process in the first place? Right. I mean, I had to be 230 pounds because of my BMI and all my blood work qualified me to have the surgery in the first place. Tampa, it is telling you not to have it. You have the willpower to do it yourself. Plus, they are still going to build you. Right. They're going to build me from now back to April, and then you telling me that I could do the surgery as if I gained 13 more pounds back. Yeah. So this right, our prayers were answered. I proved that message. So this right here says warnings can come through people, dreams, signs, repeated messages, or circumstances. And everything that transpired today, Sassy said we can get a YT exercise group, Tampa. Yeah, my daughter was talking to me today. She said, Mama, you see this? She said, all these signs. You see this? Because my daughter was at the hospital with me too. She was like, Mama, you see this? She said, the tire, us running late from leaving the house, the tire, the man being late, and then all of a sudden he canceled it because I lost weight. That's the goal, the weight loss. Right. Mm-hmm. And I honestly think something would have went wrong if I had a win on it today.
Yeah, you don't need to go shit.
Mike said, I believe you will say right. So many warnings don't look dramatic. They look inconvenient, uncomfortable, or easy to dismiss. Yeah, Mike said that laid down.
Sunshine, I'm down.
Yeah. Destruction doesn't always mean death. It can mean loss, collapse, separation, or reset. So, the first question I have you ever ignored a warning and later realized it was from God?
Oh, yeah. I know I have.
Yeah.
I know I have.
Yeah. The first time was when most of the people in this live were sounding like they were against the surgery. There will be no better feeling than you lose the weight without this cartoon ass hospital. Praise God, all of those things happen missing. That was a message. That was literally a message. Yeah, when I called my sister and told my sister was like, wow. And then my mom was like, I ain't never heard such a thing. Hey, Angela, they made you wash your good lotion off. Well, I didn't have any lotion on. I had to just wash and then put anything on. And then when I got to the hospital, they gave me these warm, some type of antiseptic towels to wipe myself down head to toe. And then she did my back. Right. I don't understand what I don't understand what the doctor did, but the most I sent many people your way telling you not to do it. Warning comes before destruction. My opinion with love to right, Key. And that's how I always feel. I've always said the most high God sends warning before destruction, and his thoughts are not our thoughts. You tell him your plan, watch he laugh. Angela, I had 4 incidents that stopped me from getting the surgery. Um, First me being late with the laundry, then getting to the grocery store, then getting home to get to the hospital. The doctor was 2 hours late, and then when he came in, he canceled the ride, canceled the surgery because he said I lost the weight. I lost 13 pounds, and they canceled the surgery. And now he wants me to gain the 13 pounds back. Key said, I know you don't believe it, but it looks good. So I bought all of this stuff. I will, wait a minute, what Sassy said? I will send you a rough draft tomorrow. Okay, I thought about you all throughout the day, Tampa. Yeah, I was up there. I was up there. Twin said, okay, twin, I'm going to bed. Good night. I appreciate you, twin. I'm happy you find out for yourself that you have not only the desire, but the willpower to the weight. You got this, twin. Right, teaser. Tampa is not big, and I said that too. My daughters were also shocked and asked me why was she having the surgery. Good night, twin. Oh, I'm gonna do it, Sassy. I mean, Angela, because he was like, don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Don't get stressed out. We can still do the surgery. It's going to probably take another month. Just gain the weight back. No, I'm not doing that, bro.
Tampa.
Yeah.
Why worry about gaining the weight back when you have succeeded that so far you succeeded just by doing the cutting back on the food and everything. So number one, yeah, the money may not be coming out your pocket, but it's coming from you.
Yeah, my time and my energy, all the testing and all. Yeah, that was a lot, Jed.
I keep going the way you're going now. And I'm pretty sure everybody on here going to encourage you to keep going the way that you're going. And I suggest that's the way you do it. As you say, a lot of people say, Tampa, I even said it, Tampa, why you going to do it? You're not that big. To you, you're big. But to a lot of other people, you're not that big. You got to get it in your mind what you really want to do and how you're going to do it.
Lose this weight, tone it up, and change how I eat. That's what I'm about to do.
Well,
there was a lot to go through today.
The people disappointed me too. And what, 2-3 years later, I finally, I'm going to do it myself.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to always do that.
I'm doing it myself. So if I can do it, you can do it. You just got to put a leash on your hands, your lips, and do it that way.
Okay. There was a lot to go through today. Everything happens for a reason. You're right. Everything happens for a reason. I have been concerned about you as well. I think it's a blessing in disguise, Tampa. You got this. You're right. You are so right, Angela, because I was on the way I was asking myself before the flat. Now mine, I went to the laundromat, the grocery store, the gas station. No problems with my tires. On the way to the hospital, leaving the house and on the way to the hospital, I was asking myself, do I really need to do this? Is this something that I need to do? Instantly, tire went on flat. But I have the tires that when it goes on flat, it still have a little air in it that I can still roll on it till I could get to a tire place or where I'm park. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get in this parking lot. I'm gonna worry about this tire tomorrow, and I'm just gonna go do the surgery. He late. The doctor 2 hours late, and then he comes back and tell me I'm not doing the surgery. And I'm like, hey, Miss T, don't worry about tomorrow, Miss T. I'm at home. As you can see, I'm at home. I'm at home. I am at home. That part kind of.
So, Rob.
Right, Tag. I'm gonna use the stuff. I'm gonna use. I bought all that stuff for starting tomorrow, and I'm gonna just continue doing it because I'm not about to gain no weight. The object is to lose the weight, get healthy, get in shape, and be able to have the energy that I need to have.
So I suggest you get up in the morning, do a 20-minute workout, get in the vehicle, do what you got to do. In between lunchtime or whatever, take a miniature walk, and you just got to develop something for yourself where every time, well, even if you feel you need energy, whatever, you can drink a little something or eat a little something. Don't get overboard with it. Don't get no sweets and stuff like that. And as they was trying to get you cut out the carbs. Okay, cut out the carbs. You can eat some nutritious stuff and just do a little bit of exercise in between. Me personally, they put a brand new gym right by my house. Do I go? No. Me working out in the yard, that's my exercise.
Okay. If you lose weight on your own, that would be a huge accomplishment that
Yes.
can give you the mindset to do bigger and better things. And Keith said, you got this, Tampa. Yes, I most definitely, I'm not gaining no weight. I'm trying to get to the point that I don't have to take the pharmaceuticals drugs. I want to be on a holistic path. I want to do all things natural. And if I keep eating the way that I'm eating, I'm going to continue being on drugs. Pharmaceutical drugs, y'all. That's a disclaimer now. Not those illegal drugs.
Nothing growing in your yard.
Nothing growing in my yard though. Yeah, so I just exercise YT group Tampa. I'm sick. Sassy, I'm good. I'm with it. And then this thing came across my screen about them doing chair exercises. I'm like, I could sit down and do a chair exercise. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. Right, Tag. What kind of foolishness? Why would you go against your goal just to qualify for a surgery that you don't need? I'm not doing that, Tag. I'm not gaining nothing else. That's what you're doing, losing the weight. Weight loss is a marathon, not a sprint. Slow
That's
and
right.
steady wins the prize. God was like, I know you lying. The devil plan did not work. But I can honestly say my plans and God's plans are not the same.
Mm.
And Santa said he was getting your attention, sis. What's up, Rob? She said, okay. But thank you, Miss T. I appreciate you.
Hey, my Renaissance.
My Renaissance.
What's up, my Renaissance? I love you too, Keith. Honesty, I do. What's up, True? What did he think would happen to you if you were on a liquid diet for right, Angela? And that's what I say. Y'all put me on a 14-day liquid diet. This is y'all nutrition plan. And you got the nerve to tell me, well, they shouldn't have put you on one.
My Renaissance, it's hard to grow it in your yard. It's hard to grow it in your yard.
Right, Sylvia? I be trying to dance. I don't know if I could dance, but I be trying.
Hey.
Mike said, devil is mad. Tampa's angel saved her. Right, Tad. Tamp, you can start out with chair yoga or chair exercise. Yeah, Teaser, that came across my screen today. The lady was sitting in her chair doing chair exercises. I was like, and then she showed you the before, and then they showed you the after. She looked amazing just doing chair exercise.
They got apps that you can go to and get that.
Yeah. Now I do got a step counter on my thing, but yeah. I just honestly think that was a warning, and I honestly think it was something else that because I had a strange feeling, and I was like, Lord, am I supposed to be doing this?
Right.
I didn't even want them to cut on me when they took my appendix out. So how can we tell the difference between a divine warning and our own anxiety? Hey, Kendi K.
What's
I'll
that
ask
question
the
again?
question again.
I believe.
How can we tell the difference between a divine warning and our own anxiety? Because I do get anxiety a lot. Okay, Rob. Tag said it doesn't. So today was not an anxiety. Today was a divine warning for me. 4 things had taken place. Well, 3 things had taken place before the doctor actually came in there and counseled the surgery. Yep, Mike, I got all the liquids. But I didn't buy no meat.
Kendi K, I'm not selling it, but if you got $250, I'll take it. How you doing, Kendi K? All day. How you doing?
Sylvia, y'all said, baby, I'm sorry. God's plan will override your plans every time.
Yes, it will.
Every time. Every time. We need that liquid diet info. Yeah.
I'm not saying I
Because
don't have
I
a
lost
hello Candy. Hello Candy. How
on
you
that
doing?
liquid diet. They put me on the liquid diet December the 3rd. December the 3rd, I was
Sassy got us mixed
221.
up, David.
So I was 221. When I got weighed in, I was at 217. They weighed me again today. I was at 218, so I gained 1 pound.
But that's good right there. Just keep doing it the way you're doing it, Tampa. Leave them folks alone and do your thing.
Right. Kendi say Tampa gets an A for effort. God showed you his plans. He let you bought the supplies, then let you be cut open. Right. Kendi, I'm literally finna start my weight loss journey. I got Lemon Balm. Everybody knows Lemon Balm is nature's Ozempic. Do your own research, people.
I second that emotion.
So I have the things and the tools that I need to do. The only thing is I need to source out the most organic food since I can't grow my own food right now. Baby, I said, you asked God and he answered, baby. Yes. Teaser said, yep, my sister lost 60 pounds doing chair exercises and getting in 10,000 steps a day, so you can do it. And yeah, I got that step app app on my phone, Teasy. Hey, Tampa Cropper Jigs. Y'all must be selling your hellos. You selling hellos, Jigs?
No, but it most definitely bring something to mind.
Well, I said, hey, Kendi K, all day. You are always going to have peace about what God has for us. At least that's how I know. What's up, my Renaissance grandma?
And I was just reading Tampa, you be okay eating at home. That's one thing that we are so busy that we always eating out. We always running somewhere, and it's easier to eat out than to go home and cook.
That's the biggest problem.
That's true.
If you cook at home, you know what you're eating and you know what you're putting in your food. You go into the restaurant, you don't know what they put in the food.
But some people say, you know, you go to these restaurants, you just got to pray about it.
Yeah, I pray about it. That's why one of the things when I went to Chinese restaurant, I say I don't want to see them cooking my food because I know everybody is not eating, but I made the choice to go there and eat. So I don't want to see them cooking my food.
But that ain't gonna change what you're eating. You got to be eating the proper food. You understand?
Right.
You can't go to no bad restaurant and talking about you praying about it. What good is that gonna do? You eating bad food.
Right.
That's true.
Truth be told, I think most of us was probably praying for God's hand on this sample. We have to be careful with this health care. Right, Kendi?
Yeah.
I agree.
I was praying for whatever God blessed to happen. That's it. And I guess
Sonny.
this is it.
Yeah. And then you talking about wait another month, gain 13 pounds and I'm not doing that, sir. I'm not trying to gain no weight.
I'm gonna gain 13 more pounds just to get cut off.
Weight. No, I ain't doing that.
Hell no, man. Y'all tripping, man.
What you said, you are already on the journey. Yes. What's up, Shawnee T said, be careful with those liquid diets. They can be tricky. You have to seriously change your eating habits afterwards. You don't gain the weight back. That's true.
Right.
I just got some lemon balm. I got a whole thing, and before I go to sleep, I'm gonna drink me a cup of lemon balm tea.
Full of honey. Tell them, full of that honey.
I'm gonna put my honey in there too. Why? What's up, girl? Dad? Why he talking about? Talking about white sugar is more nutrition than honey?
No, it's not. White sugar is processed sugar.
Right.
If you get cane sugar, you good. It's not highly processed.
Right. Mike said that surgeon sounds bad. Could have been a sad Christmas.
Yeah, for us all.
Darn spell check the weight that is. What's up, Susanna?
Hey, Susanna.
Hey, Susanna.
Yeah, Kendi, I'm gonna have to start packing my lunch.
What's up, Jones?
Jones Truth, how you doing? Welcome in.
What's up, Miss Jones? If anybody wants to come up and talk about
and if you're on my channel, you need to go to Tampa channel if you want to come up.
If you want to talk about, does God send warnings before destruction?
That's really nothing to talk about, Tampa, because the truth to it is, yes, he does.
Right, but some people don't believe it.
The ones that are hard-headed and gotta feel the pain for themselves.
Right. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This say, is there a farmer's market indoors or near you, Tampa? I'm Shawnee Groves. I'm gonna have to look at it. And Kendi K said, Tampa. What you say, Tampa, for Kendi? Have Lil Mac give you a hug for us, Tampa. She over here.
Knocked out? Lord. She must be faking the phone.
Baby, she was asleep by 7.
Right.
What's up, Storms?
Bless her heart.
I'm so perplexed, Tampa. God.
Appreciate it, Mike. Shawnee.
True. I got it.
Right, my husband get in trouble.
Crank up that hydroponics, Tampa. My goal is to invest in a larger system. Tampa, we will be happy to go on a weight loss journey. We can do this together. I appreciate y'all. And Sassy, I wanted the meal prep. I've been trying to get some ideas on how to meal prep.
Man.
God blocked it, plain and simple, right? I ain't gonna lie. I was so hungry today. I went to Chick-fil-A.
But that was due to the fact that you were upset and you didn't get the surgery and everything. I understand that.
Right.
But
Strawberry
now
shake.
that you done tasted Chick-fil-A and everything, got it out your system, now time for you to
Go back to my yep. Right. No, stay at the restaurants. You will not lose anything eating out. Right, Sylvia. Good night, Teagues. I appreciate you coming in.
I thought Teagues was coming up.
Candy said everyone becomes a doctor, nurse, teacher these days. They cannot fail because of the critical need for healthcare workers and licensed professionals. Even those who should have failed are allowed to pass and become a doctor. Right.
Everybody ain't no doctors now. Didn't that orange fella do something where those that were so-called doctors or physicians or something, they're not that anymore?
Mm-hmm. Like I said, there was some demon stuff they tried to perpetuate. I'm just gonna add the lemon balm tea. Why would you go through the last month and go back to where you started? Yo, it's not good for your health. What's up, Miss Jones? Well, Chaz, no Chico sticks for you. Oh, no, them Chico sticks going out the door. She said, you need to Tampa, keep dancing. You don't need no chair dancing. I had a lot I told you. So mama's right before my husband gets in trouble. Okay, Shawty. You don't need chairs to keep dancing. That baby had a lot on her mind, worried about you. Yes, ma'am, my Renaissance grandmama, you did. But it would be nice to see your beautiful face. She said, one more thing. Try drinking your teas without the honey sometimes. You need to watch your sweets intakes. It's a healthy alternative, but practice drinking without it at times. Okay. Yes, I would love to lose weight. I am addicted to sugar things. What's up, ma'am?
How you doing?
I'm
How
blessed.
you doing, Miss Truth?
How you doing, David and JG? 3. How y'all doing? How you doing?
All right, and you? All right, and you?
I'm doing fine. I'm working with Okay, hang on a second.
Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you have not. We're trying to gain 5K on the sub side, family members, and share the live. Candy said, Tampa, you was stressed. That vanilla shake from Chick-fil-A is the bomb. What you said?
Chick-fil-A ain't all that healthy either.
It wasn't, but that shake hit the spot.
Well, we don't even have a Chick-fil-A, so I don't have to worry about that.
Right. Just follow the plan, Tampa. Get the weight off, then go from there.
That's it. No matter how tired you get and you don't want to go in your own kitchen and cook, go in your kitchen and cook.
Right, Storms. This community is a great supporter. I love my Creekside family.
Hang on a second. Let me turn on a light.
Okay.
I'm so used to sitting in the dark half the time.
I didn't have the willpower with my hormones. I gave myself diabetes, gained weight, so my insurance would pay for the shots. And my insurance wouldn't even pay for the shots. They denied it.
Okay.
All these people here in chat. Look, Kendi K said, OMG, a Chico stick would be great. Tampa, this journey is a lifestyle challenge, ain't a diet. Exchange some habits for better alternates, right?
Hello to everyone that spoke to me. How y'all doing?
We doing fine, and you?
I'm doing good. What did you say that y'all were talking about?
We were talking about warnings before destruction. Good night, sunshine.
It's not so much the warnings. God gives warnings. The problem is we don't ever pay attention to the warnings.
I did today because I was pissed. You had me do all this stuff from April to now to cancel my surgery, then turn around and tell me, well, if you gain 13 more pounds back, then we can do the surgery. Nah, I ain't doing that, bro. You can miss me with that. I had a delay at the laundromat, a flat tire pulling into the hospital driveway. The doctor was delayed 2 hours. Then you turn around and cancel the surgery because you said I lost weight. Nah, that was my warning.
And you know what should have happened? They should have canceled his payment too.
What you said.
So the question is, when
did
you feel it? Did you feel it here that it was time to cancel it?
No, I didn't cancel. I didn't cancel. They canceled it. I felt in my spirit that I was asking myself, do I need to really do this? Do I really need to do this? My tire went on flat. Few minutes later after I thought that. Okay. Yeah. Good night, Sassy.
But like I said, it's not a question if God gives warnings. He gives warnings. The problem is most of the time we don't pay attention. We want what we want, when we want it, how we want it, and we want God to cater to us. And that's not how it works.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, Candy K, I'm gonna try that. I like cabbage.
Cabbage.
Yep, you didn't. You don't need that shot. In a few years, the long-term side effects will come out. Do it the natural way and be so happy with your success. Right, Sylvia. My insurance didn't even pay for it, so I didn't even worry about the shot. God,
what kind of shot?
The Ozempic.
Oh, the one for weight loss or something?
Yeah, but I just found out lemon balm is nature's Ozempic.
So you don't need the shot.
I don't need it. I can just drink me some lemon balm tea.
Well, I need to find about a gallon or two.
No, Jones, you can't drink it all at one time. You cannot drink it all at one time.
No, I mean just to have it there. I need a supply.
Candy K said, now this is funny, because I'm finna mess with her. She said, let me put it on the screen. God take care of babies and fools. You're no baby Tampa, so I guess I'm a fool. We love you. God blocked it. He didn't do that surgery because it wasn't approved. I knew I had the best with him.
Yeah. Hey, that's the easiest way I can call you a fool and get away with it.
Right. What's up, Miss J.K. Gardner? Look at the support.
On that note, it's time for me to get some more water.
I knew I was finna mess with her. Right, Miss J.K. Gardner, how you doing? So, and did you call the AAA guy? No, I'm gonna tell y'all something that happened today. I seen this man was at the hospital. He was getting himself an interview at the hospital that I was at. He was very handsome. He had a beard and he had a bald head, and I love a bald head man with a beard. So I'm outside trying to figure out my tie situation. I got an air pump to air up my tie enough to get to the thing. The man that I was talking about came to the parking lot and he said, "Oh, you need some help? You got a spare?" I said, "I do, but it ain't no spare I could put on there, right?" He said, "Well, let me go to my trunk and see if my spare will fit your tie." Next thing I know, a woman popped out beside his car. My daughter was like, "Oh, that's his girlfriend. She was mean bugging him." Baby, he didn't care. He was trying to help me get my tie and my car on the way.
Well, as long as he was there, somebody was there to help.
Yeah. But I was able to. Yeah, I was able to air. My mom sent me this portable thing. Matter of fact, tomorrow I'm gonna do a little short on it so I can show it to you guys. So, but I ain't gonna even talk about it. But she sent me something to help air my tie up. And it got me to the store. I mean, to the tie place. I love me some Tampa. We all do. This chat is full of guys.
Hey, Sandra.
Tap that like. I got my coffee smiling. You okay, Tampa? I'm great, Mike.
Hey,
I'm marvelous.
So you was at that parking lot pit at the hospital?
I think he saw what I had on. I had on. I look.
Or you think he saw? Or you think he might have saw what you had?
He saw what I had. Cause he saw a sister, baby. He's like, "Ooh, you need some help, ma'am?" He came out around that car real quick. I said, "Oh." And my daughter looking at me. I know you were looking at that man. I said, "I sure was. I got 4 eyes to see him with."
See what I'm saying?
What's up, Miss Jones? How you been? No, Candy K, he had a woman with him. What's up, Sam and Joe? Laura.
Hey, Miss Laura.
So how have life been of Miss Jones? True. What you been up to?
Running, still doing prison ministry at the women's facility. I got all my Christmas decorations up inside and out. Well, not completely finished with outside, and I'm proud to say I didn't spend any money on decorations this year. I kept my money in my pocket. If we recycled, reused, and reinvented what I had. So that's what we did. I love my Christmas decorations, if nothing else, because when I put out a lot of Christmas decorations, it reminds me of when I was a kid at home with my mom. Because, honey, if it was 15 degrees below zero, she was going to have all her children out there in the cold putting up some Christmas decorations.
Wow.
So good memories. So I still put out decorations, mainly in memory of just, those good times and stuff. So,
hey, Mr. Babbitt.
Yeah. So, but other than that,
you got it going on. Uncle Bam said, "That's great, Miss Jones." Kendi said, "Be like the man I sat to on by flight to Hawaii. She tried to come up to first class. I laughed at her." You have him before unborn. Okay. Yeah, I came to a conclusion today. That was my warning.
Could have been.
That was my warning.
Like I said, pay attention to the signs. Most people don't pay attention to the signs.
Yeah.
Like if you keep trying to do something and something keeps happening and something keeps happening and it could be a sign, but because you want what you want when you want it, you ignore the signs.
Then I got a question for you.
Sure.
I've been here 5 years in Indiana.
Okay.
Every year I've been ready to go, but something happens. So is that my sign to say I'm supposed to stay here in Indiana, or life just happens?
Whew, that's a good question. I would say sometimes it can be a combination of a lot of things. Sometimes because you want to go, maybe God is keeping you there for a reason. He's not saying no. See, God does not always say no. He does not always say yes. Sometimes he says not now. And this could be your not now. There could be a reason. Maybe what you want to do and where you want to go may be worse than where you are now. And I know right now you feel like it can't be any worse than what I'm doing right now. But you'd be surprised.
Uncle Bama said, no, you are not determined. You just not determined to go.
Yeah. And that too, like I said, could be a combination of things. You never know. Yeah. Let me explain something to you. The toughest decision I ever made in my life, when I met my husband, I had never really left Ohio. And I met this man from Mississippi. So I was torn for the longest. Do I say yes and just pick up and go? Or do I listen to all the noise and the static that was in my head from my family? Especially I loved my mother. My mother was an amazing woman, but my mother was attached to her children. I didn't understand it then, but over years I understood why she was so attached to her children and she didn't want to let go. But I got a word from somebody that told me something, and that helped me, because my first trip to Mississippi to see him, I ain't had nothing but my name and my claim to fame. That was it. But I got on that bus and I took that ride to Mississippi. And when I started getting verification was because the further I got away from Youngstown, the lighter I felt. And I got lighter. When you get away, you will start feeling lighter. Let me tell you something. And by the time I hit the state line from Cincinnati into Kentucky, I felt like I was flying. I was like, that's when I knew that was the right decision. So you know when it's right.
Right.
Because it's something to hit you, and then you'll get a peace. What's that? What it say? That peace that surpasses all understanding. You get a peace about it.
Right. Right.
Yeah, you will.
Because I just know. I just know today wasn't the day. I just know that. I know he put those obstacles in my way because that wasn't his plan.
Yeah. 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 And it happens.
Yeah. Miss Red said, it's just that you still don't have everything together that you really need when you do go. That's just my way of thinking. And that's true. Because I got some loose ends that I need to tie up here.
And that could be another reason why you're not at peace.
Right. I got a lot of stuff that I need to tie up here. And then I'm torn in between going back to Memphis. There's nothing back down there. What would I do? I wouldn't Uber there. You know what I'm saying?
You can't Uber in Mississippi?
Baby, everybody in Mississippi got tractors, cars, donkeys, horses.
I promise you.
Skateboards, sleds.
So they still back there in 1910.
Are you kidding? This is pickup truck.
Pickup truck, city, 4-wheeler, dirt bike. Them folks ain't got no doggone Uber in Mississippi. What they do?
What?
I kid you not. I kid you not. There are towns you can go through, people riding downtown on their horses. What you talking about?
No, y'all.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Wish I had a horse. That'd be real horsepower.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Storm said a great example is you think you need to go somewhere and get in a hurry, but one thing slows you up. You leave 5 minutes later than you wanted and find there was a huge accident on the interstates.
Yeah.
You know, I had to look at it and I had to catch myself. He said, but you got to take the first steps. Right. I had to look at my situation. When I get rides and it's a good money and they cancel it, I used to get mad because I wasn't making the money. And I had to get on myself and say, Tampa, the Most High could have stopped you from going somewhere or picking up somebody that wasn't supposed to be in your car. So now when people cancel, I be like, okay, somebody gonna need a ride. You ain't the only one that needs to get in my car. And Tag said, Tampa, I am so grateful and relieved tonight. God showed you that he hears you and his plans for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Renee. He'll delay you for a reason. My husband and I was going on a trip and looked like I just didn't want, maybe either I didn't want to go or I was just slowing around because I was working his last nerve. And we were supposed to leave because my husband is very punctual. We were supposed to leave at 4:00. We did not leave until 4:30. So we got on the interstate and I'd say about 45 minutes up the road, all the traffic had stopped. I was like, okay. So I'm sitting there and he's sitting there. So I'm rolling down the window and people just out of their cars. And I was like, what's going on? It was like, it was a real bad car accident up there. I said, when did that happen? He was like, about 30 minutes ago, 45 minutes ago, about the time we should have been right there. So you never know. You never know.
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
What's up, LGG?
Hey, LGG. Sam and Joe said my neighbor comes to visit on her horse all the time. My wife was supposed to cross 35W bridge. It collapsed. She had flat tire. Wow.
It's a good thing.
That was a good thing. So many examples like that. What's up, LG? Now, most of y'all know I used to drive for FedEx Ground. Most of y'all know I used to drive for FedEx Ground. Either I would drive the box truck or a step van. This particular day, I was in my step van. And it's this area of the street in the country that you come through. If the river is high, you can't cross it. Right? If the river is low, you can cross it. So the way that the river looked, it looked like I could cross it. When I say that water was so tall that it covered up my tires, and by the time I got across it, the back end of my tires in my truck started sliding, like the river was trying to push me off.
Mm-hmm.
And it was by the grace of the Most High that I made it through that river. When I say that scared the hell out of me, looks can be deceiving.
What made you run through that water?
Because I'm used to always going through it because it wasn't high, David. And what helped, when I say never, ever, ever, when I came through there, if I seen a little patch of water, I turned around and went the other way.
Yeah, I ain't driving through no water like that.
Man.
I mean, I seen it. We got a place down here. If you go, it goes down. But when it rains, the water's up there. And see, I'm a firm believer in turn around, don't drown, because Sheila can't swim. So, but every time it would rain hard, and I'd have to go by that way because there's a street that went that way, but the hill went down. I'd see a car sitting down in there. The water is up to the windows and halfway up the windows, and people sitting on top of their car. I'd be like, see, why ain't you listen? Yeah. The sign right there. Why ain't you listen?
So you didn't try to help him?
Huh? What?
You heard what she says. Sheila can't swim.
Sheila can't swim. Sheila swim like a rock. Sheila's they was in the middle. Sheila swim like a rock. She go whoop. That's how Sheila swim.
Like you.
Look! I couldn't offer them a rope because I don't carry ropes in my car. But it was always somebody there. Usually, was police, and the fire department wasn't far from there, so somebody was always calling. I was like, "Now, where you go?" And then you got your babies with you. Why you and your babies sitting on top of?
And I know you feel that water pushing that car slowly. You know what I mean?
That was at me. Yeah.
Oh, that would terrify me. Oh.
Well, water move mountains. So what make you think it won't move that car?
Child, you know what? That water could have that car and everything. Just get me out. Just get me out.
I promise you, I'll never do this. Look. I promise you, I'll never do this again. And I know what Tampa talking about. When she went through that water, I know she said, man, I promise you, when she was going through that, man, I promise you, I promise you I won't do this again.
And let me tell y'all something. My truck was packed with boxes. They was heavy. And when that water started pushing the back tail end of that truck, all I could say is, I should have listened to you, God. I should have followed my first mind, saw that water, and turned myself around. But I didn't want to go all the way around because I wanted to try to get through and get my doggone rap done. But sometimes, that GPS don't tell you a river running across that street.
Well, but you already know that you knew that water was coming up. You knew that water was like that, so you already knew. And like you already admitted, you said you was trying to get your job done.
But
sometimes it ain't working.
Mike's right.
Mike's right. Hydroplane 2 inches.
2 inches of water. Right. I have done that before. It ain't no fun. That ain't no fun.
6 inches of moving water will move your vehicle.
Yes, it will.
And look, you probably like everybody else that get in a situation like that. You got out fine, but everybody else, I'd be like, my prayer be like, Lord, if you ever get me out of this one, you don't have to worry about me no more.
I don't even think I said that because I was so scared and my heart was racing, and all I could say is, please don't flip over. Please don't flip over, because I would have drowned.
Yeah, you sound like you. Yeah, it sounds like a flash flood.
When that water reaches your doors, and I didn't have anything to bust that window, David. How would I was going to get out the window? I didn't have anything to bust the window.
No, you're right. They say you got to kick the window out, but that's going to be hard if the water against that window.
Yeah, your first instinct is the one to use. But you know what? That's the old saying goes. A hard head will make a soft, you know what?
Man, when you come up in our generation,
it won't make a soft nothing. A hard head will actually make you hard.
No, it'll have a soft behind. It'll whoop your.
No, because when you dead, you become hard. You don't become soft.
Jake, I don't care what you say. When God finished whooping your butt, that whooping worse than what your mom and dad done gave you.
Like I said, when you dead, you become hard. You don't become soft.
Anyway.
But you don't pass away every time, no.
That's
not at all. Not at all, baby. You get
when you don't. That lesson, that experience that you just went through, man, it'll rip through you, man.
Right, Sylvia, y'all. The time of your eyes override the GPS. Yeah, a GPS don't tell you when it's a 20-car pile up or a sinkhole in the middle of the street or a pole. It don't tell you that. Sometimes the GPS will tell you turn left off the bridge. Are you going to turn left off the bridge?
No.
That's just the same way with the warnings and the divine intervention that your instincts play a part in when God is trying to warn you. I had three, not 4 yet, but 3 things that happened to me on my way. I hadn't even made it into the hospital building.
God is trying to tell you something.
What you said for people in the bushes. Y'all better stop thinking that's just your anxiety.
She had one for the Father, one for the Son, and one for the Holy Ghost. She had 3 warnings. Yeah, but you know what? Let me tell you, because I'm gonna tell you something. The devil tried to take me out 3 times. And he missed every time. And the last one, the Lord knew it wasn't going to work out no kind of play. So he made sure that I was out of the car, and not 30 seconds later, the whole car, a car came ran up the street and totaled the entire car. I had just got out of the car and walked across the street. And I heard, bam! And I turned around and the whole car was gone. And you know what really hurt my feelings about that? That was my brother's car.
That is true, Kendi K.
Yeah.
All I know is when it's your time to go, you gonna go.
Oh, yeah.
So no matter what the attempts is, if it ain't time, it ain't time.
No, it's not.
I'm most definitely glad that helicopter didn't cut my head off.
Papa, you always have something to break the window. The steel part of your seatbelt that catches the latch male end can be you. What if that seatbelt is stuck and you can't get out of it? And you don't have seatbelt cutters or nothing in your van. They didn't have nothing in them vans.
Oh, I keep my own tools. Yeah, I keep my own
Uncle
tools.
said the good Lord take care of babies and food, so take your pick. Tell Auntie Fran, hey. So I know what I got to do. I'm on a journey. It's not going to be an easy journey. But I think it's the journey, the path that I'm supposed to be on.
It's nice to know that I'm God's little baby.
Yeah.
And sometimes.
Yeah. I ask the Lord to take me out of Ohio. David, you keep breaking up and pixelating and freezing.
And talking and stop talking.
Yeah, talking and stop talking.
Exactly. Guys, let me do a shout out to all the birthday babies. Hey, December babies, happy birthday.
It's your day, king. It's your day, queen. Light that candle, let your soul gleam. Hands up high, make the world know your name. We celebrating you, no shame in the flame. Yeah, you made it. Another lap round the sun. Storms came hard, but you never did run. Held your ground with that fire in your chest. Now we toast to your life, cause you not like the rest. You the backbone, the truth, the fight. You shine like a porch light in the middle of night. From the creek to the stars, we lift you today. Put your crown on right, let the music play. Happy birthday, stand tall, don't fold. You a story still writing in letters of gold. From the dirt to the sky, you rise each way. So we sing it loud, happy birthday. Celebrate, elevate, live it your way. Tampa Creek, love every step of the way. You're the spark, the wave, the heat, the flame. Own it now, go on, rep your name. One shot, one cake, one flame lit. One king, one queen, too real to quit. Another year wiser, stronger, bold. You're a legend, baby, pure solid gold. It's your day, king, it's your day, queen. Let it shine bright, live that dream. From Tampa Creek with that soul and sway. Happy birthday, go on and slay.
Happy birthday, December babies. Mike said 14 more days till New Year. And Candy K, baby, I was being hard-headed and didn't want to turn around and just went through that water like I was Superman. This song be playing, and Unique said this song be playing in my dreams. Tampa, what about West Memphis or Olive Branch or South Haven or Orange Lake? Cost of living is easier. Hey, PIA, thing about it is I need a job, somewhere to stay. Since I already got turned down for 2 apartments up here, I just don't want to keep going through the process of giving people applications fee and they turning me down. So I'm going to try to go through the NACA program.
So where are you trying to relocate?
Anywhere besides here.
Where you coming back to the side?
You want to get closer to the warm weather?
The cold don't bother me. I love the cold.
You won't come back home to the side?
Ain't really ain't nothing wrong with going back home, they say. Sometimes you got to go back home to start over.
Hey man, look, that way everybody look.
I'm glad I don't call New York my home.
No, that ain't much in New York.
I'm in Tampa's home.
Yep, she in my hometown.
I'm in her hometown.
I can't go there. I can get close, but I can't go there.
Well, like I tell people now, this place to me is more of a retirement village, because there's not a lot for young people or people who really want to do something career-wise. If you still here, it's by choice.
Right.
Oh,
by choice.
Okay.
Tag, thank you. Yes, I am ready. I'm gonna document the journey. So I'm gonna do a series to put on the channel. So
Mississippi,
I say I told you I'll walk with her. That's fine, Sylvia. I appreciate you. Sylvia, you got anybody in the chat got an iPhone?
I'm pretty sure wants
to do the journey with me. The ones that's talking about doing the journey with me. Do you have an iPhone? If you got the iPhone and you got my number, put a heart in the chat.
I got
I'm an Android baby.
I got Android too now.
I'm a Samsung baby.
Yeah, we're with Android over here now. If you want to come with we'll walk with you.
Sometimes you need to go home to remember who you are. Sammy Joe,
Ooh.
that's the problem. I'm trying to find out who I am.
Yeah.
She just said it.
I go home once every year. And it reminds me why I'm in Mississippi.
Well, when you're the hierarchy now, wherever you lay your foot is your home.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Temptation.
Now my sister's getting ready to have major surgery, so I gotta go. Oh, Lord have mercy. I gotta go back in January. Woo! I ain't happy about that. Because it's cold.
So I want to say this.
Huh?
Where you have to
go? To the northeastern part of Ohio.
So I want to say this, and then we'll have 30 minutes left to talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. If the Most High is warning you about something right now, are you listening or waiting for proof? Type yes in the chat if you believe God still warns before destruction. Share this live if you know someone who needs to hear this tonight. And drop a candle if you learned the hard way but learned.
Yeah, sometimes I think we wait because that voice is coming out of nowhere. So you don't trust that voice.
The thing is, we live in a instant society. So we want proof for everything. And that's not how God works. That's not how he works.
Well, one thing for sure, I know his plan is not our plan. And our thoughts is not his thoughts.
Nope. You're right about that.
And sometimes he can let you do something to teach you a lesson.
Uh-huh. Because a lot of times he'll say, I done told you not to do that. You know you're not supposed to do that. He said, okay, I'm going to take this hedge of protection from around you and let you have at it. And then the first thing we holler, God, why you do this to me? God didn't do it. You did it. Because that's what you wanted. He let you have exactly what you wanted.
Right. You did that. You made that choice to do that.
But see, we forget one thing. When God lets you have what you want and not what he wants, he also lets you have the consequences that go along with what you want.
Right. LG said, tell me about this journey. It's something that I'm going to do on my YouTube channel. I think I want to start off doing it with my Creekside family, the ones that's paid members, because I want to get them more involved. So I think I want to start off with the more private part of the journey with them, and the ones that I don't want that I don't have a problem revealing, I'll do with this community. God told you that you are his child today, babe. I always listen to God. And you got to be still so you can hear the Lord.
Not only still, you got to have a relationship with him.
Most definitely.
Yep. Well, that concludes the Most High God sometimes sends warning before description. So, what did y'all farmers and gardeners and herbalists and beekeepers do today?
I haven't been near my garden because I haven't had the time. And then just when I planned, but I did buy one of those, what's them,
raised bed?
The ones that's the towers where you got the different
green stop.
Green stop.
I got one of those. I did buy one of those. I said maybe this will them little slots, the little openings. Them cats can't get up there and poop in that. So I got one of them. I'm sick of cats pooping in my pots. So I got one. I said I'm waiting until my funds build back up again because I want to get two. So I get them two. I'm good to go. I looked at the way the pockets was built. I said, I bet your little nasty butt can't poop in that pot.
Hey, John, it's true.
Yes, sir.
They were saying something about a mystery box that you can pick. I don't know if it's over or not, but I'm saying that sometimes you pay for a mystery box. Sometimes you might want to try to catch that.
Wait a minute. You were breaking up. I didn't get all that.
Tell what else, Jacob.
I believe he's trying to say you could buy the mystery box from the Green Stock Company.
Okay.
And some of them have the green stock in there.
Okay.
There's another lady on one of the channels. She bought a mystery box, was in there, and she got another green stock and a whole bunch of other stuff for $65.
Okay. Well, I bought the Green Stock Tower. I looked at the other ones, but the other ones they shortchange you on the height, the depths. They more like that. And
did it come from Tennessee?
Yeah.
The one that you got, did it come from Tennessee?
It came from the Green Stock Company.
Yeah,
that's all I can.
It's in Tennessee.
Yeah, okay.
Sammy Joe said it went for a short walk in the snow. Man, let me tell y'all something. Y'all told me that day that I told y'all we was getting snow, and I was out there Ubering, and that lady was out there jogging in the snow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know a lot of people that jog in the snow.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people jog in the snow.
Man, rains the snow. That's why somebody is educated.
Child.
It's a mind game. That person got a strong
and
mind.
Miss Red said you got to be careful what you ask God for, because even if He give it to you, you might not have the strength to deal with it.
Tenfold.
Yeah, I
thought my garden was going to die by the sun, and warm came back. They woke up. I pruned my house plants, made mosquito bit tea, peroxide water spray, and rice water fertilizer. Okay, PIA. What's up, Duval? I've been missing you, girl. How you doing?
Duval.
She said they on sale now. But I know Miss Alice is the one that ordered the mystery box, but she said they had sold out on the mystery box. It was $69, and she got 4 green stocks for that.
Child, I'd have been all up in there.
My husband, Unique, they addicted. I want me 30 of them. It's gonna cost $9,000, but I want 30.
My husband already teased me. Swear, he's like, I think my wife and the UPS driver is having something going on, because he always see packages coming to the house. So,
right.
But my green stock sitting in there. It's sitting in there.
So you waiting to do something for it in the summer with it?
Right now, I'm just waiting for things that's going on in my life to just kind of slow down. Because my son is about to have some surgery. Then my sister's about to have some surgery, and just stuff going on back and forth like that. So I'm just, you got, it's that, everybody has that season when everything is going on at the same time. It's like, this is my season. A whole bunch is going on. So I'm just kind of waiting. But what I am going to do is, when I get a chance, is just start stocking up on my potting soil and stuff like that. So that way, whenever I get the time, I have everything I need.
Yeah.
That's all I can do now is stock up.
Sylvia said, I don't see me with green stocks. It's not my cup of tea. And Duval said, it takes a lot of soil to fill. Yeah. Unique said, I have 6 green stocks. They are amazing for growing on the patio. HOA haven't said anything about them yet. Things test you at once, right, Mike? And then sometimes you can get tested and repeat and fail that test. It might not repeat itself, but eventually that test gonna come back around.
Yeah.
But
I'm not giving up on my garden now. Stuff getting too high.
I'm not giving up on my homestead. Yeah, I'm most definitely not giving up on my homestead, because I want to grow 80 to 90% of my food.
And I know soil is expensive, but when you look at what you get from that soil, it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The food and everything that you get from that soil, it's worth the investment. It's not like it's just out there. A lot of the soil I used, and the cats pooped in my pots, was soil I had amended and reused. You know what I'm saying? Just took it out, whatever, and then tried to reuse. But I said, that's all right. I'm going to burn all them pots, and I'm going to see what y'all do with this green stock.
Right. I can't wait to get me some. I like those seed trays. I think Tixie got.
Yeah.
You grow organic, that soil lasts forever, Mike says. I
Okay.
probably never would have decided green stuff if I had a yard. I'm in a townhouse, so I have a patio and porch to grow on. Even if when I get a yard, because Becky at Acre Homestead, she got about 13 green stocks, and she got a massive garden outdoors.
I bet you it's gorgeous.
It is.
I bet you it's
It's
gorgeous.
very inspirational. So I want me some green stocks. I'm not gonna even lie. I want some green stocks, some raised bed gardens. I don't know if I'm gonna be on my knees digging in the dirt, but hey, if push come to shove, I might have to do that too.
Ain't nothing wrong with taking a knee.
Paul's jigs.
No, I'm serious. You don't know how to pray?
Yeah.
You don't know how to pray?
Yeah, I'm now. The only time Sheila go down on her knees is I got these little like knee pad things that you put on the floor. I go down on my knees when I'm praying. That's it. Now, if I go down on my knees in my garden, I don't even do that. I have a little stool. I just carry it around and sit down. If I have to go in the ground, stuff have to go in the ground. I got that. But
I want all my raised beds that I get to be hip height.
Jacob ain't gonna make my comment.
So you talking about it? You know, at least 24 inches, at least 24-inch raised beds. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, I want my hip height. I don't want to have to bend down in a raised bed. CBI said that's what they are for, small areas to grow lots of food. Clean minds, your heart. Yeah. So I still got hopes and dreams that I'll be able to one day find me and Mackenzie forever home. Like Mike said, I want tall beds now on. Right. I don't want no itty bitty teeny weeny little short raised bed.
Nah, I ain't got no 2x. These are what? About 13 inches.
David, you got green beds? I mean green raised beds?
Raised bed? Yeah.
How tall are they?
Y'all watched a couple of your videos, David. You filling them beds.
I got 8x3, and I have 2 4x2.
Yeah, I want me some nice size. I want to be able to walk up to my raised bed and not have to bend over at all.
Well, even if it's hip high, you're still gonna have to bend. You're gonna have to reach over there to get it. You're still gonna bend.
Well, guess what? That's better than getting on my knees.
I have my in-laws. They said we need y'all to come up because we had some. What were we getting? Some green beans or something from them. This dude had this huge garden. Now he's our age, and so he said, I'm gonna pull these for you. So I'm thinking he ought to be on the ground pulling. He had rigged up something. It was like 4 wheels, and it had like the wood going across, and all he had to do was lay down on it, and he looking down, and he steadily moving and picking. I was like, what you say? That's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. He was laying down, face down on this thing, and they was moving it. They move it, pick what they need, move it some more. He never did get on his knees on the ground. I said, now that's what I'm talking about.
Right. I feel that. Mike said, I got 36 tall Vigo bed in box next to me. I can't wait till the spring. And Sylvia said, I sit on my stool. Love my stool.
Yeah, I got
and
my
Duval said, I have 3 raised beds. I love not bending.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I most definitely don't. I want every raised bed I get to be hip height. And it wouldn't hurt if it was higher than my hip.
36-inch tall Vigo bed.
I didn't get a chance to set up. Still got them this spring. But I did grow in a garden bed that previous winters grew in. I hope to be ready for the spring 2026. Sylvia, I have 3 elevated beds. The rest are 17-gallon pots and raised beds. Okay, Sylvia. Yeah, I still have hopes and dreams that the Most High will have it in his plan for me and Mackenzie to get our homestead soon rather than later.
Yeah. Now my pots were like raised beds because I didn't get no small pots. Had to be at least 22 inches tall or better. So that was the most bending I ever did.
Yeah, Sylvia, I said, baby, I don't get on my knees.
I still do when I want to pray. I get my little knee pads out and I'm on my knees. Might take me a minute or two to get back up.
What you said.
I'm gonna wear my knees out. I'm gonna wear my knees out when it comes to praying. They just gonna have to deal with it.
What you said, family. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and share this live out. And let me shout out to my Creekside mods.
Creekside mods, they run the show, keeping it fresh, always in control. They bring the heat, the chat's on fire, lifting us up, taking us higher. They keep it moving, always on point. Every live stream, they light the joint, dropping those links with style and grace. Creekside mods, always setting the pace. Ooh, they bring that good vibe. Ooh, always keeping it live. They keep the flow smooth, always clean. Creekside mods, the real MVPs. Creekside mods, they run the show, keeping it fresh, always in control. They bring the heat, the chat's on fire, lifting us up, taking us higher. Shout out to the crew, always on the grind, making the...
You better make sure it's
Hey, Barry.
You better get behind
Shout
up.
out to all the Creekside
30
mods.
minutes after
To turn a tire into a garden bed, that's what a lot of people in the country get a big tractor tire and turn it into a raised bed.
Yeah. Hey, Ree Terry, I know growing out the box, he turned anything into a raised bed.
Yeah.
I've seen him take a drum out of dryer or a wash machine. One of them.
Both.
Out the wash.
Yeah. Shout out to
look, dirt don't care what is in. Dirt don't care what is in.
All right.
Look, all I know is if some mess go on in this country, I'm ready. You know, I got a generator. I don't have to have a huge generator to do this. Mine is big enough to where if I need a fan, I got a fan. If I need a heater, I got a heater. It take care of lights if I need them. Such, the basics. That's all I'm worried about is the basics. And I made sure that I have another one that's mainly for if you need your cell phone, just in case I got one of them Mr. Buddy heaters. I got one of them little plates that if you can't cook, you can cook outside. So in case of emergency, I just want to be ready because I've been in the dark. I've been in the hurricane. I said never again will I be going through this stuff and don't have no little comforts. I need my little comforts. They ain't got to be a lot, but a little bit.
Right.
Something comfortable. Well, Unique Garden, let me know what you engineer and repurpose whatever you plan on doing. Good night, Miss Red.
Are you store storage containers with the whole
time? Yeah, you so crazy. Do all.
Yep. You use whatever you can. One thing about gardening, stuff don't care. Most of the time, stuff don't care what it grow in.
Yeah, that's true.
It ain't got to be pretty. It's just got to be functional.
Wait, ask that great grandparent. There's all kind of containers laying around.
I bet stuff people wouldn't even think of.
Yeah, I done seen people use a few toilets.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man.
Yeah, they have a power station. Yep.
That would be good too. Old talk.
I love that Buddy heater.
Who talk about a Buddy heater?
Yeah, and they got these little, like if you got like a heater, that type of heater, and it just like heats up and stuff. They got what they call them, wood stove fans. They only about yay big. Just sit it on there. The heat will make that sucker turn, and you can get heat radiated everywhere.
That's a fact.
I remember they used to have those oil kerosene oil heaters.
Say what?
You used to be able to pour kerosene oil off into those old heaters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a couple of those, David.
Yeah.
Kerosene heaters or kerosene lights?
It was the
I got the kerosene heaters and I got the kerosene lamp oils.
Yeah, I used to have lamp oils. Oh, all that stuff got burnt in the house, so I'd have to start over with the lamp oils.
Lamp oil is a good thing to keep, though.
Yes.
Say what? They do what?
Be a good thing to keep.
Yeah.
A good thing to keep.
Yeah, I got to get some more. Like I said, I lost a lot of stuff in the house fire that I never got to, never replaced. But it's time to start replacing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, Unique. I know you can't wait to move. Me and the wife we gave up a HOA house when my father-in-law passed. We said no, we don't want it. We just let
these
it go.
HOAs is getting ridiculous.
Yes.
Getting utterly ridiculous.
Somebody could tell you what to do in your house. That's crazy to me.
That's it.
And in your yard.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And if they don't approve the color of your house, you can't paint it that color.
That's crazy to me.
Well, initially, HOAs were mainly organized for the security of the neighborhood, and then it just went crazy from there. And as usual, some people ain't never had no power in their life. They got a little power and lost their mind.
That's it.
Made it bad for everybody. That's why stuff is crazy, because a lot of the people that's in charge had never been in a position of power, and now they got a little power. Now they think they can walk on water.
They're doing it too.
From the head down to the feet.
Yeah. They say, Unique said, they made me take down my hanging baskets. Mine had strawberries in them. See?
What? They made you take down a hanging basket.
Yeah. A lot of times, sometimes I think, Unique, you let me know if I'm correct. Some people try to get away with some stuff because it's in their backyard, as long as it can't be seen in the front. They're very particular, about the front. They don't want to see your trash can. Some don't want to see your trash can.
Well, don't look this way.
I'm with you on that, David, but that's just how they operate. Good
Lord, don't look this way, man. You know my trash can might be sitting out the turn your head when you get to my house.
Some say you're required to have your grass cut at a certain level. Some people are not in there. They don't allow certain style mailboxes depending on where you go. They're particular about what your mailbox look like. They said it does not do anything for the aesthetic of the neighborhood.
So you telling me I gotta buy more to get that side, that make sure you get that up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure the lawnmower it cuts that low, to their requirement. Well, that's crazy.
Some places are strict.
You're right, Chad. I ain't gonna pay nobody to get on my nerve about my property.
I know that's right. I'm with you on that. And look, I've been looking at land and areas and stuff. And one of the first things I check is I go down and say, I want to make sure it says no HOA.
That's it.
Sylvia said they would like, I know it, Bill. I know.
Yep, she said it. They're very particular. And probably the ones that's giving you the hard time on the HOA board is probably the ones that have got more violations than the law allow.
The mother is not something she's willing to do when it comes to something she's paying for. I know that's right, Steve.
They want the HOA to accept ham radio operators because they are emergency. Yeah, but I know the HOAs don't want the ham operators. They don't. Probably because they don't like some of the antennas they may have to use.
That's crazy, yeah.
Look it up sometime, David. You're gonna be sitting. You think you're saying it's crazy now?
No, I know what I mean. I've heard about it, but it's crazy that people even still go to these places. And it's crazy. It's crazy that America would even allow some stuff.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, the analytic Gardner said the aesthetic that lacks diversity. See, I like a neighborhood with different kind of houses, and I don't like cookie cutter neighborhoods. It gives me the creeps for some reason. Look, somebody might come in and want to try and kill the neighbor, but your house look exactly like theirs, and they might.
You fall victim for no reason at all.
Yeah.
It's a white with a black tree.
Yeah.
Well,
Spare me with these cookie cutter houses. Mm-mm. Oh, Storm Radio said he know a few ham radio operators that they hide their antennas in their attics and using their rain gutters for antennas. That's cool. Now that's smart. I like that. Silver, I said I'm not living like the Stepford Wives in the Stepford Wives neighborhood.
That's right.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Unique probably got part a certain way. She probably got part on way in her front yard.
Well, if you look at the history, in the history, front yards originally were gardens.
Mm-hmm.
They originally were gardens in places where you raise food. And somewhere along the line, somebody decided they wanted their yard to be neat and look this way. So they slowly canceled out gardens. But front yards were gardens, were places that raise food and do
fruit
whatever.
Trees in the front yard and everything.
Trees, fruit trees. Yeah. But now, no. Because I have a very large front yard. We can't hear you. What did you say?
We can't hear you. Your phone breaking.
Yeah, you breaking up really bad. Yeah.
Go ahead,
hello, Tina. Welcome in.
Hey, Tina.
But yeah, as I said, the front yard, that's one of the reasons I took and I put fruit trees in my front yard. And I'm going to pull them pomegranates out. And I'm going to put a pear or apple tree in my front yard.
Yeah.
You can leave them.
I have a very large front yard, but it's not my front yard. And the only reason I don't put trees in, Jags, is because I can see myself moving and it'd be big giant holes in the front yard from where I done moved my trees.
You can leave your trees in the ground, the pomegranates in the ground.
That pomegranate been there for...
Cut it back.
It's been there for 6 years now. And the only pomegranate I got was 2 golf balls.
Maybe if you cut it back, J3, it'll change the hormones on the tree.
Hey, Miss Linda.
Hormones to what the fewer leaves that they have now, fewer limbs that they have now. And might do.
David, I'm gonna pull that fella up and put him in the backyard with this other pomegranate tree.
Just try what I said. Just cut it back, man. Just this one time, man. Just cut it back and see if it do something. I ain't talking about cut all of it back. Just my cut some limbs off of it.
Analytic Gardner says part of her front yard is her garden. Well, that tells me you have no HOA.
That's lovely when you do your front yard like that too.
Yeah. Unique, I hope you find what you're looking for.
Unique gonna find. She got some.
Because I'm looking too. I'm on Zillow too.
You and me both, babe. I'm everywhere.
So I'm saying he got an idiot for a lawyer, but he could do whatever he want to do out there.
Yeah, she coming back to Texas.
Yeah. My prayer is this time next year I'll be telling y'all, look at my land.
So guys, I want to do a dedication to all of my Creekside members, guys. I know you do not have to subscribe to the channel, and showing that you support me, I do want to acknowledge you guys. So this is for all of my Creekside members.
Creekside crew, yeah, we rise like kings. Creekside crew, where the loyalty rings. Creekside crew, every level we bless. From the roots to the roof, we don't settle for less. Creekside crew, y'all the day one flame. Lit that fire, gave Tampa its name. Backbone strong, y'all the base, the tone. Ain't no movement if you ain't in the zone. Creekside treasures, red with the glow. Y'all to shine when the river runs slow. Grace in your steps, gold in your soul. You the sparkle that makes the whole creek roll. Creekside warriors, strength in your stride. Never back down, y'all the fearless ride. Through the storm, you the power and fight. You the reason Tampa shines so bright. Creekside.
Shout out to my Creekside crew, guys. If you see any of those content creator that you want to go and subscribe to, please go show them some love and some support. They are truly awesome. What's up, one crafty sister?
Hey, crafty.
Yeah. So I appreciate you all hanging out with me. We got 9 minutes. So can everybody put in the chat what they are grateful for? And for those of you all that's on the panel, same thing.
I'm grateful for because God hasn't taken his hands off me yet.
Hallelujah. Let the church say amen to that.
Amen and amen.
And I'm grateful that he showed me warning before my destruction.
Amen.
Mm-hmm. And like the song say, God has always stood by my side. He has always been my guide. When my friends walked away and they turned their backs on me, he stood right by my side.
Oh, praise. I'm grateful for my baby. Everybody saying amen. And I'm going to tell you this, I can't sing. And my grandfather and my grandmother used to love this song, which is 2 songs. One of them is 2 Wings, and the other one is He's an On-Time God.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
That was bad. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I love listening to those 2 songs.
Yeah. And for a while there, I started not liking that song because at my church I led it, and they thought I was supposed to lead it every Sunday, everywhere we went, every time we opened up our mouths. I was like, y'all, there are other songs.
That's true. And I love it.
It is a good song. It is a good song.
And I love listening to those songs. And today, like I told her, on the way, I was like, everything just went wrong. And I was like, Lord, am I supposed to be doing this? Flat tie. Still mustered myself onto the hospital. 2 hours late, the doctor appeared to come and tell me he canceling my surgery because I lost weight. That's the goal. I'm supposed to lose the weight.
Yes, so I thought.
Thank you. So, yeah. Hey, Fatima.
What's up, Fatima?
So, I mean, but think about the logic of that for a second. Let's consider the logic in that statement. So, I want you to gain weight so you can lose weight.
No, they want me to gain the weight back so they can go and perform the surgery.
You didn't hear what she said, Tampa.
Oh.
They want you to gain weight so then you can turn around and lose the weight. Tell me the logic in that.
Yeah, that didn't make no sense to me. I told them, and my doctor and even my daughter said she don't want to gain no weight. She's trying to lose it. She's trying to get her health better than what it is. All right, Tag. All right.
Yeah, well, the thing to it is, all they're looking at, because they had a delay, they still getting paid. They cancel it, they're still getting paid. And if we come back again, we're going to get paid again.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's about the money. It's about the money.
Because sometimes you get warnings not to do something, and then sometimes you get a word that comes to you that lets you know you should do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So he goes to you, but you had the now I done tried to stop you 3 times.
He took it the 4th time and it was a wrap. So I want to play this.
Don't play that on time.
I recently purchased the most popular glucose meter online and decided to test it with you. If you have diabetes.
That's by the Christianaires.
Yeah.
I thought it was a Cantan Spiritual for a minute.
That's the one my grandparents used to play all the time by the Christianaires.
You know how they keep remaking songs. So
mm-hmm. Yeah. And LGG said weight loss is a lifelong journey, no shortcuts. You're right.
Yes, indeed.
And yeah, I'm grateful. I ain't mad. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for his grace and his mercy, because y'all might not have been talking to me today. Some could have went totally wrong. So it is a blessing and an honor to be sitting here, hanging out with this amazing community. You guys rock. You are awesome. In spite of what goes on in this life, I have no grudges against anybody. I'm letting all that stuff go.
Let it go.
Because you the one got to answer to whatever God you serve. I do too. So, hey, it is what it is. Tag said, gotcha. Yeah. I appreciate you. Do any of y'all got any words or wisdom y'all want to share before we go?
Well, if you believe the Lord is talking to you, shut up and listen.
Right.
Amen. And if you believe in your heart, to me, I've always learned in my life that if it burns and I feel like I'm on fire, then that's what I'm supposed to do. That's God telling me to make that move. But if I don't get anything, I'm not moving. I'm not going to move. I'm going to wait and see. That's God saying, shut up and sit down.
Right. Right. LG said, I'm so enjoying this, Tampa. Down to earth, my sister. Yeah, I appreciate it. It just hit me. And I just really wanted, I could have went live at the hospital. I was like, you know what? Because everybody was calling me and everybody was texting me about my healing and the recovery. And I was like, you know what? I have got to tell my Creekside family I didn't have the surgery. And I automatically called my Renaissance grandma. Because, baby, the first thing I said, I'm going to call my Renaissance grandma until I had no surgery. My Renaissance grandma said, don't you get me started, Tampa. Yeah. Tag said, I'm just so full and grateful to God tonight for his hands today, Tampa. Right. All praises.
Yeah.
All praises.
And let me just say, you have a lot of decisions in life. Several things you don't do. You never make a decision in a hurry. You never make a decision when you're angry. You never make a decision on the fly. You wait.
Hold on. Before you finish, let me add this. You never make a decision because somebody else is doing it.
Amen. And you don't make the decision based on someone else's journey. Right. Their journey is not your journey. We each have our own journey. Yes, we come together about gardening and food and everything, but when we leave this place, we are all still on different journeys. Right. So make sure you're doing your journey and not trying to copy somebody else's journey or be somebody else. That's why God made us each unique individuals and different, because we all have our own journeys. But listen to the voice. Listen to that voice. That voice, if you follow that voice, 9 times out of 10, that voice gonna keep you straight.
Right. And sometimes if you don't listen, you suffer the consequences, and you can't be mad at nobody but yourself.
Listen to the voice.
So Sunday, if anybody is interested, we're gonna do a paint and sip. CC asked me about it a week ago when I was gonna start it back. David offered to be a model. So we're not painting David, but I'll post a picture.
That's the easiest painting right there.
A stick figure.
Easiest paint.
Stick figure. Draw a head, a line, and 2 little skinny arms and 2 little legs. Stick figure, David, and make sure y'all include some overalls on the stick.
Well, I can't draw. That's probably what he looked like anyway.
Oh, and don't forget the little twig sticking up in his hair. You cannot miss putting that up there.
Hold up, Leah.
Yeah.
Don't hurt the harvest. Hey.
It's not it.
What's up, Alice?
All right, unique with that little head, Dave, and a fig leaf sleeve, right?
No.
Hey,
so Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern time, we're gonna do paint and sip. Wait a minute, let me rephrase that. 8:30. Would that be? Or should I do it Saturday? I'll do it Saturday. I'll do it Saturday because I don't want to run into Uncle Bammy.
Yeah, okay. Saturday is free.
So this Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time, we're gonna do paint and sip. And so anybody, Miss Alice, you want to join us?
How you just let her get away with that cussing? Like
who?
Unique.
What she say? Oh, she called you little head. We gonna paint you with that little head, that little stick body, that little skinny overall, and them big cowboy boots on, and them little twigs at the top of your head. Yeah. So Saturday night, 9 p.m.
She love you.
Saturday night, 9 p.m. We're doing paint and sip. I'll post the picture in the community post, guys. All right, don't hurt the harvest. Fact, something someone else did could that the other person out. Right. Might have my celebrity patient. Yeah, so because CC had brought it to my attention. Tell me, when you gonna do paint and sip again? And I do miss it. It gives me joy. So you go, Mike. She loved your twigs, David. So, guys, I honestly thank you guys for all your prayers, your love, your support. This has been a day. I even got stuck, poke, pro, meat peels, patches. And I got me some good old Chick-fil-A with a strawberry shake and a brownie.
In other words, you all be blessed and have a good night.
You gotta tell everybody about your channel.
And I've been working that. So maybe that's what it is.
My Renaissance Grandma already put our channel in the chat, and if they don't know that, they need to start from the beginning.
You so smart, man. The people in the bushes might not know what that is.
I'm David Ford. Thank you.
Thank you, David.
God bless. This is J3 at the bottom. GS phone.
It might be JGD acting crazy tonight. Who knows?
It's Jones True. And that's time.
Ms. Jones, have you started putting any content on your channel yet?
Like I said, right now life is so overwhelming. There's nothing I can put up right now. But my goal is I've already worked it out to where probably around the middle of January you'll start seeing a lot more stuff from me.
Okay.
Around the middle of January.
Yeah, okay.
My plan is to do some garden spoofs, tease some things about gardening and just do stuff and we're going to say, I'm going to be posting some silly stuff from time to time.
Don't hurt the harvest. Did they put the mystery box back up on Green Stock or is it still sold out?
I'm about to take me and Green Stock going to become good friends. I see.
Oh, baby, it's addictive. I can't wait. I told y'all I want 30. I want 30 of them things, and then I'll put a deer fence around them.
and you need to let the Lord speak to you about them 30 too.
Baby, I can grow high. I can grow up vertically. It's the bending over and getting on my knees that's gonna hurt this back.
Yes.
Yeah, she said they sold out. Miss Jones, they sold out the mystery box. Because that was a good deal, baby. $69.
I would have been all up in that mystery box.
What you said? What you said?
I'm like you. I'd have had about 3 or 4 by now.
Well, if you're not so busy tomorrow night, I appreciate you coming up. I got a nice, interesting topic tomorrow.
Okay.
Y'all said, David, you funny. He said they have a sale coming along in January, though.
Oh yeah, let me sign up and get notified.
Again, guys, help your girl out. We're trying to reach 5K subscribers. So please share the live out. And if you have not subscribed, please do so. And I appreciate you all.
Help Tampa out.
Good night, y'all.
Help out. Be blessed.
Bye.
Listen to your heart.
Yeah.
All right.